Unquestionably, the biggest rivalry in college football is Ohio State and Michigan, and that's what today's show is all about, places to enjoy that game. Of course, the game's away this year, so you're going to want to find that perfect place or tailgate. Renee, what did you find?
Well, that's right, Mike. We found some of the best places for you to watch the big game, as well as get your favorite Buckeye gear. I'm Renee Joseph, and along with Mike Kilburn, we are out and about Columbus, and we take you there. Go Bucks!
We stopped by Donrick's Pub in Hilliard, but they have 7 locations around the city, all of them doing something special for the OSU Michigan game. We talked to Marianne to find out a little bit more about the food and fun that day. Well, Marianne, good to have you and Donrick's on the show.
It's good to be here, Mike. Thank you.
You know, I can't help but think, and every time I run around town, I see Donrick's all over the place. How many locations do you have?
We actually have 7 locations, and Hayden Run is our newest location that we opened of June of this year.
And, you know, this place is beautiful. So I have to ask you, do you have food? And is this an over 21 establishment?
It is an over 21 establishment. We do have food at our Clintonville location. We serve pizza, subs, salads, and the rest of our locations, we basically have neighboring businesses that provide food. We did take a new approach with the new locations by providing 2 food windows where you can go up, order your food, and pick it up all without leaving our building.
And you said you got a patio out back?
We do. We have a patio, fire pits, everything outside. So we have in and out seating with the accordion doors here at Hayden. So it's really nice to just come in and hang out, and you can sit outside and enjoy some sunshine while it lasts.
Well, give us some contact information where we can find you here in Hilliard or any of your locations for that matter. I assume all of them are doing Ohio State Michigan parties.
Yes, we are. We're doing something for every location. Basically, Donrick's Pub has our own Facebook pages. You can go to each location no matter what side of town you live on. Each location has their own individual page, so you can go on and see our highlights, our specials, and what we have going on for that day.
And what time are you opening that day?
We open at 11 a.m. And usually, depending on the time of the game, we may open a little earlier, but again, our Facebook pages will notate that on their page.
Fantastic. Marianne, thanks so much for being on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Well, I got to ask you one last question. So what is your prediction for the big game?
I'm going to go with 27-24 Ohio State.
We stopped down at College Traditions to help you get ready for the big game. They have everything from blankets to sweatshirts and everything in between. Kelly told us more about some of their most popular items this year. Well, Kelly, thank you so much for having us out to College Traditions.
Thank you. We're glad you're here.
Yeah, well, we're glad to be here. This is a great place. You know, tell us what makes College Traditions stand out from other Buckeye stores.
Well, I really think it's the whole experience. We don't want to just be a Buckeye store. We want people to have a Buckeye experience. So from the moment you get out of your car, the Buckeye music is playing. We have a life-size Brutus statue and Woody statue that people are always getting their picture taken with. You walk in here and we want it to feel like a kid in Disney World, you know, oohing and awing at all the different selections that we have.
Well, let's talk about some of your most popular items.
So we have such an array of different items. Of course, we have things for your man cave, wall art. We do sizes from newborn to 5X, so we can outfit any Buckeye. But we just have everything a Buckeye fan would want.
Well, how often do you guys get new merchandise?
We're always getting new merchandise in. Of course, we always have the basics, but then other things are trickling in all the time. For instance, we have these 2 new women items that are just adorable. This one's a little crazy, but several people have really liked it. And then, of course, this little leather bomber. So merchandise is coming in every day, new stuff.
How do we find out more about College Traditions so we can come get some of this stuff for ourselves for the big game?
So we're located on Lane Avenue, 286 West Lane Avenue, next to the Varsity Club. You can also find us online at collegetraditions.com.
Kelly, thank you so much for sharing your wonderful store with us today.
Absolutely. It was our pleasure. Thank you.
Well, the big party in Pickerington is at Finnegans Wake. This place features over 300 whiskeys, over 19 beers on tap. And boy, it's an amazing place. They got a lot going on for game day, including some raffles you're going to want to hear about. We talked to James Crutcher. He told us more. Well, James, good to be back at Finnegans Wake.
Thanks for coming back.
You know, if someone hasn't been here before, what is Finnegans Wake?
So Finnegans Wake is a small Irish pub in Pickerington, Ohio. We try to keep it in kind of the Irish pub style. If you've been to Ireland, you understand that a pub is a place to go socialize, visit with friends, meet new friends, and just kind of hang out and have a good time.
So let's talk a little bit about what's new, because I haven't been here in a couple of years. And man, when I walked in, a lot of changes.
We have made quite a few changes, some updating of the decor inside. We updated both of the patios, added some new furniture out there, a new patio bar in the front for the summertime. We've added a lot to the inventory, the whiskey list.
Well, of course, the big game's coming up, and I know you guys always have something great going on here. And tell our viewers a little bit about what they're going to find.
Okay, the game's coming up. We will, of course, have it on the big screen, have the surround on. We're also going to do a couple different things this year. We're partnering with Children's Hospital to do a toy drive for the kids there. So we'll be doing some 50-50 drawings during the game. We're also doing some gift baskets. Of course, we'll have our normal potluck, bring in some food, and everybody have a good time.
Well, give us some contact information where we can find you here in the Pickerington area.
We are at 841 Hill Road North in Pickerington, right next to the Drug Mart. So you can find us on the web at finneganswakeoh.com or at Finnegans on Twitter and Facebook.
Fantastic. James, good seeing you again. A lot of improvements here. Man, it's good to be back.
All right, thanks a lot. Good to see you.
Like the Out and About Facebook page for pictures, video, and more on the show, including news on upcoming shows and even exclusive behind-the-scenes content. That's facebook.com/OutandAboutColumbus.
Well, what Buckeye fan wouldn't love to be down here in the OSU Stadium to get a picture for you or your family with the help of Pearlescent Portraits? Jean told us all about their package for the OSU football fan. Well, Jean, it is so great to see you today, and thank you for having us out down here at the OSU Stadium.
Thanks for coming out.
Well, tell everybody why we're down here, because this is really exciting. I've never been down here before like this.
Well, this is one of our most unique portrait experiences. We do Ohio State Stadium portrait experiences. So you can bring your family out and you can have your pictures done on the 50-yard line, in the end zone, in the tunnel, in the stands, and on the players' bench.
Wow, I can't think of a more unique picture or experience for a family, especially kids. I mean, kids would have to love to be down here.
Yes, and some of the older kids, too.
I bet they do. You know, this would make a wonderful gift for all kinds of things.
Yes, it does. It makes a great gift. We've had family members give it for 50th birthday, 25th wedding anniversary, Christmas gifts. We've had teams of realtors or title agencies come out and do their team pictures on the field.
Yeah, great idea. Never thought of something like that. Now, you do this several times a year, correct?
Yes, this year we've done it 4 times.
Oh, wow. So it must be a really popular thing. So I'm sure you have a wait list to get on. How do we find out how we get booked and to get on here and to get ourselves, a picture like this?
All you have to do is go to pearlescentportraits.com, and we have a tab there to sign up and find out about the next experience that we're having.
Wow. Well, Jean, thank you so much for sharing this information. This would be the most unique gift for somebody or yourself. Thank you so much for doing this for everybody.
Thanks for coming out.
Well, Jay, good to have you back on Out and About Columbus, man. It has been forever.
Very good to see you, my man. It has been a little while. Good to be.
They didn't have the game last year.
That's right. You're correct. And this is the first time in a while. It's about damn time, huh?
So give us your analysis of the game. What do you think is going to happen?
Buckeyes are going to take care of business this week. And then when you head into to Thanksgiving, going to eat good. And then you got the Khaki King at the end of the week. And I think Michigan is at a place in their program where it's like win or go home for them right now. You ask how, like my analysis, I would expect Ohio State to come away winning by at least 2 scores. When you look at how Ohio State was in a tough game with Penn State, and then you look at how Michigan played Penn State, and you go, Okay, these teams seem evenly matched in a sense based on their performance by a common opponent. I would expect Ohio State to come away winning by at least 2 scores, but you know how we get for that game.
Well, Jay, we're going to leave it there, buddy. But again, I appreciate your analysis. I'm sure it's spot on.
It's always spot on. I got the crystal ball for you, baby. I promise you. It's going to happen just like this.
No doubt in my mind. Thanks for being on the show, man.
My brother.
When in Plain City area, the party is at the Granary and Pioneer Pizza. This is like a huge entertainment complex. We talked to Andrew. He told us more. Well, Andrew, good to have you, the Granary and Pioneer Pizza on the show.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having us.
This is like a whole entertainment complex between Pioneer and the Granary. So I know you guys got some great things happening for the Beat the Team Up North. Tell us a little bit about what's going on there at the Granary.
So we're going to be running specials on domestic beers at both locations, $15 buckets here and $3 beers over there, $3.50. We also have food specials. I have smoked wings here for $1. Over there, we're going to do 75-cent fresh, never frozen, boneless wings, as well as $10 large one toppings. Here at the Granary, I'm going to have 19 TVs, including a TV wall and a projector to stream the video over. And then over at Pioneer, I've got 7 TVs. Those will all also be on the game as well.
Yeah. Well, I know you got some great patios here as well. So are those going to be available if the weather's halfway decent?
Absolutely. Yeah, I'll throw some cornhole out there if it's going to be nice enough, but we'll see.
Now, in terms of food, is this mainly wings over here and pizza over at Pioneer, or how's that work?
So it's pizza over there. This is a barbecue restaurant, so we have a signature smoked wing. That's what we're most known for, that and our ribs. But those run about $2 at the moment, and so we're going to cut that in half on game day.
Well, Andrew, where can we find the best party in Plain City?
So you can find us on Facebook at The Granary or Pioneer Pizza, GranaryPlainCity.com, PioneerPizzaPlainCity.com.
And the address?
138 West Main for The Granary, and that's going to be Plain City, Ohio. And then it's 132 North Chillicothe for over there at Pioneer Pizza.
Fantastic. Well, good luck, Ohio State. Glad you guys are going to have a great party here. Thanks so much for being on the show.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Want to be on the show? Reach out to us at info@outandaboutcolumbus.com.
We found a great place to come watch the game. You can see the game from all the TVs, plus they have some great food and drink specials. Leasia told us more about why Average Joe's Pub and Grill is the place to watch the game. Well, Leasia, thank you so much for having us out to Average Joe's Pub and Grill here in Hilliard.
Thank you for coming.
Well, you know what? This is a great place to watch the big game coming up. Tell us why everyone wants to come here to Average Joe's.
Well, you know, we have the party room in the back. It has a projector. You can reserve it whatever time you want to. And then we have the beer island over there. You can do pre-ordering kegs, and you can pour your own beers the whole night, so it's really convenient. We also have, you can really reserve any table that you want anytime. And we have over 30 plus TVs, so that's always a good extra to have.
Yeah, for sure. Like no matter where you're sitting, you're going to see the game in a great spot. Well, let's talk about your food and drinks. What can we look forward to here?
So we always have drink specials going on, whether it's, we have $14 buckets every Saturday and Sunday. We always have 325 20-ounce McUltras. We always have a different beer of the month, which is usually a craft beer and IPA, something like that. And then we also always have a bottle beer of the month as well, which is always a craft or an IPA as well.
Well, you're kind of located off the beaten path on Hilliard Rome Road. Tell us about that.
So we're actually right behind IHOP and then right across the parking lot of Meijer. So some people have a hard time finding it, but as soon as you turn into IHOP, you'll see the patio and stuff. So you'll know that you're here.
Well, how do we find out more about Average Joe's Pub and Grill?
So you can go to our website, averagejoespub.com. You can also give us a call. We're all very friendly here. We'll answer any questions you have over the phone. Or if we can't answer it, we'll direct you to our kitchen manager or one of our owners.
Fantastic. Thank you so much again for coming on and talking about Average Joe's.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you for having us.
Well, we stopped by O'Neilla's, and of course, this place has been on the show several times. It is infamous for its kegs and eggs breakfast and great drink specials through the day, music, and a lot of fun. And don't forget, they have those collector T-shirts, and they're back this year. We talked to Joe. He told us more. Well, Joe, so good to be back at O'Neilla's. Finally.
Finally, we are back, yes.
Well, it's, of course, our Beat Blue show, and I know that this is one of the best parties this end of town. So tell us a little bit about what you're planning.
We are back. We are full ready to go for the big Kegs and Eggs Beat Blue Bash. It is a tradition like none other up here in Lewis Center. People just love the atmosphere that morning, and it's going to be a good day.
And what time do you get underway?
Our doors will open at 6:30 in the morning. We will be giving a complimentary breakfast to every person through the door. It'll be scrambled eggs, link sausage, hash browns, toast. We'll have Bloody Marys, mimosas, a full bar. We'll have a full menu that day as well.
What about drink specials and that as the day kind of rolls on?
Absolutely. So we'll be showing, obviously, the Ohio State-Michigan game at noon. We'll have some other games on. We'll have bucket specials, draft specials throughout the day, some different food specials. We'll have a bunch of other different giveaways as well we'll be doing that day.
Give us some contact information, and let's get some folks out here.
Absolutely. We're located up here in Lewis Center, Ohio. We are 8939 South Old State Road, right on the corner of Old State in Lewis Center. I like to say next to the Discount Drug Mart. Phone number 614-854-6250, onellispub.com.
And I got to ask you one final question.
Okay.
What's your prediction for the game?
This year I think we may have 2 one-loss teams going into the big game. So, I think Ohio State 42-14. Whoa, Nelly.
Fantastic. Good seeing you, Joe. Thanks for being on the show.
Thank you, Mike.
Like the Out and About Columbus Facebook page for pictures, video, and more on the show, including news, upcoming shows, and even exclusive behind-the-scenes content. That's facebook.com/OutandAboutColumbus. Great seafood, a fun atmosphere, and Buckeye football. We found the perfect place to watch the big game. Arjun told us more about what they have planned for the big day. Arjun, welcome to Out and About Columbus, and thanks for having us out to Cajun Boil Bar.
No problem. Thank you for coming out to see us.
Well, this is really a cool place. I love the decor, and I'm sure the seafood is fabulous. Tell us about your seafood.
Absolutely. So we try to get most of our seafood in fresh. Occasionally when we're out of season, we have to go frozen. That's just kind of where we are in landlocked Ohio here. But what really sets our seafood apart is our sauce. It is made from scratch down to the letter, and it is a closely guarded secret that even myself, I don't even know everything. My business partner holds a lot of that stuff personally. So even the folks in the kitchen that make it, everyone knows one individual part, and it is a very closely guarded secret.
So what would you say sets you apart here? What do people love to come here?
One of the things that I am really proud of is that we are a minority-owned company. I'm also a veteran. We take very good care of our veterans here. We have specialty veteran parking out in the parking lot, and we just like to welcome any and everyone in the city.
So what do you have planned for the big game?
Awesome. With 10 massive TVs to watch the game on, we're going to start to introduce our Buckeye Combo. It's going to include our Captain's Plate Appetizer Sampler, our A6 Family Feast, and a beer tower of your choice. And it's going to finish off with deep fried Oreos, all for $100.
Thank you so much for having us out today. How do we find out more information about Cajun Boil Bar?
Awesome. You can go right to our website at CajunBoilBar.com, and you can pick up our menus, our hours, and any other information you would love to right on the website.
Thank you so much, Arjun. I really appreciate you sharing this great information with us. And good luck with this place. It's really cool in here.
No problem. Again, thank you for coming out and speaking with us.
Well, Justin, good to have you on the show.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I've been looking forward to it.
Well, the big rivalries coming up in football, of course, OSU and Michigan, and so we wanted to get your take of where you think things are going to go.
Well, I'm excited for the game. First and foremost, I think Michigan's had a great year by their standards, and coming down to that Saturday in November, that last Saturday, it's you can kind of throw out the records and all that because the rivalry is the best in the country, and both teams are going to come to play. But this Ohio State offense, this Ohio State team has found a way all year long, and I think they continue to here come Saturday.
What do you think their strengths are, and what do you think our weaknesses are, and vice versa?
Yeah, I kind of look at Michigan as a Georgia light. They're not as good as Georgia, but they got a good, strong defense that's been playing well this year, and they have a real strong run game. So I think that's going to be a good test for us to see.
Well, give us your prediction. What do you think final score?
Yeah, I think we're looking somewhere in the 55-21 range. I think if Ohio State has everybody healthy, going into the game, you got a whole week of practice to get through and whatnot. If they're healthy, they're going to be ready to rock. They've been licking their chops to get a chance at Michigan.
Miss any of today's show? Now you can catch it all on the go. Just visit ONAColumbus.com for past episodes and all of our latest content.
If you're looking for a cozy place to come watch the game this year, you've got to check out the Bogey Inn in the Shawnee Hills, Powell area. Matt and Jason told us more about why they're such a staple in the community and why it's so fun here. Well, Chef Matt and Jason, welcome to Out and About Columbus, and thanks for having us out to the Bogey Inn.
Thanks for having us.
Well, tell me, Matt, you're the chef here. Tell me what we can expect on the menu.
So we just rolled out a new menu. It has a wide range of items. We have anything from your bar food. We have great Reuben rolls. We have steaks. We have burgers. We have great burgers and chicken. To pastas. We do a lot of pastas as well. We have a great bolognese we make in-house. It's a house-made meat sauce basically with a rigatoni pasta and garlic bread.
Well, Jason, let me turn to you. You're the general manager here. Can you tell us why the Bogey Inn is such a staple in the community?
We'd like to make sure we give back. It's always nice to employ the students that live in the area, the college students who reside in Columbus. So, it's important to us to give back.
Tell us what the atmosphere is like here and why people love to come here.
It's just fun, mainly family and fun. Our patio area provides a huge play area for the kids in the summer and the springtime. It's great for the adults to be able to relax while the kids run around and enjoy themselves. The TVs, the sports, the music, the Friday and Saturday night entertainment that we have live. It offers a barrage of opportunity for people to come and relax and get away from normal day life.
How can we find out more information about the Bogey Inn?
Of course, you can find us at bogeyinn.com. If you ever need to call, we're at 614-766-1900, or you can find us on any social media platform by simply searching Bogey Inn.
Wonderful. Jason, thank you. Chef Matt, we appreciate you talking about your delicious food. Thank you so much for having us out today.
Well, voted Best of Columbus for party rentals in both 2019 and 20 is Tony's Tailgate and Party Rental. And boy, I'll tell you, what an amazing trailer he has here. If you're looking for a tailgate, you definitely want to check this out. Tony told us more. Well, Tony, good to have Tony's Tailgate and Party Rental on the show.
Thanks, Mike.
So tell us a little bit about yourself and about Tony's Tailgate and Party Rental.
Yes, I am the owner of Tony's Tailgate Party Rentals. I've been living down here for about 10 years, and in 2017 I started Tony's Tailgate and Party Rentals.
Fantastic. Well, Tony, kind of give us the tour of this trailer.
Yes, so you get this 65-inch high-def television, premium sound system, comes with LED lighting. You have your cooler that we come with ice. We got a bathroom, which has been a big hit. You have your own private bathroom and sink. Instead of a porta pot, you have your grill, comes with a satellite dish. We have a pop-up tent, tables and chairs. We have a Connect 4 game, and a cornhole board set comes with it as well.
I got to ask you, so how does people react to this once they've rented this, when they've actually got the use of it?
They love it. That's the thing. It's a word of mouth, repeat customers, and everything like that. So, yeah.
It is awesome. I mean, I find it amazing. Now, you've won some awards as well, right?
I have, yes. In 2019 and 2020, we were voted best of party equipment rental service here in Columbus, Ohio.
And you also do weddings. I happen to notice that in some of the data.
Yes, that's the one thing that we started getting into, and word of mouth and everything like that. We've been working with some venues in the Columbus area, and yeah, they've been happy.
That sounds great. Well, give us some contact information so we can rent this awesome trailer and get the tailgating.
Yes, you can visit our website at tonystailgate.com. We can look us up on Instagram and Facebook as well.
Fantastic. Tony, great addition to the show. Thanks for being on.
Thank you, Mike.
Want to be on the show? Reach out to us at info@outandaboutcolumbus.com. Well, since 1970, the barn has been known as the hometown gathering place, and it's a great place to see game day. We had an opportunity to talk to Josh Blake and Jim Watson to learn about what you're going to find there on game day. Well, Jim, good to have you and the barn back on the show.
It's great to be back, Mike. Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about what guests can expect when they come there for game day.
Game day down here is going to be a stadium-like atmosphere. You're going to have fans cheering for whatever team they're cheering for. You'll see us tackling the refs on TV. It's really a great environment, and people just have a great time. Rivalries get to give a little bit back and forth, which always makes it fun. And of course, watching the Buckeyes on the big game day here, the 27th, when we play Michigan's always the best time right down here at the barn.
How would you say the experience is different there than any other place?
So comparatively here, it's going to be, number one, our people. I have an amazing staff. our food. You've got everything from pizza to burgers to game day specials. Everything you can think of, you can really get it on our menu. We have a lot of items. Then, of course, is our service. It's going to be top notch. We've got enough staff to take care of everybody and our customers. We have amazing customers that come here. Everybody has a great time.
Well, I want to talk to your general manager and get a little bit of more information from him. Well, Josh, good to have you on Out and About Columbus.
It's great to be here. Thanks for having me, Mike.
So what else does the barn offer other than a great experience to come and enjoy game day?
Well, we're known in the area as the place that everybody knows and everybody goes. So we have pretty much every day we have something going on here.
All right, Josh, well, give us some contact information when we can come out and enjoy the game day there at the barn.
All right, we are located at 1947 Linden Avenue in Zanesville, Ohio, and that's 43701. You can reach us for any booking at 740-455-2276, and that's 740-455-BARN.
Back in Columbus, check out our local business spotlight. Well, if you're getting ready to watch the Buckeyes beat Michigan, it's nothing like having a fresh tree in your living room to enjoy at the same time. And we stopped by Mr. Tree Farm. This is the place in town to get that tree. He's got such a great variety. And with the tree shortage, this is where you want to come out and pick one out. We talked to Brent, and he told us more. Well, Brent, good to be back at Mr. Tree Farm.
Good to see you too again, Mike.
You know, man, it's an annual event to spend time with you. Let's talk a little bit about where the tree situation is this year. There's a shortage, right?
There sure is, Mike. It's one of the worst I've seen in 53 years, perhaps the worst. What happened was growers didn't plant 8 to 10 because of the recession. As a result of that, nothing was in the ground. Many went out of business. The impact, because trees take 8 to 10 years, is now being felt, especially in the Fraser fir market. I couldn't find trees myself until very, very recently. Kept getting dropped because there's just no trees out there.
Looks like you had a good selection though.
We sure did. We pulled it together. We got some beautiful Fraser firs. We got excellent blue spruce, the variety that we haven't always carried from year to year. They're beautiful this year. And we got some monster concolors. So we have some really big, tall stuff. Nobody in the market's going to have what we have out here at Mr. Tree.
I know one of the neat things about coming out here is this is a family affair to come out to Mr. Tree Farm, right? What are some of the things kids can do in here?
Well, we have all sorts of things for the kids to do and their parents because they end up playing just as much. We have a petting zoo. We have the hay wagon running. We have Santa on the weekends. We have hot chocolate and concessions, and we have a toy display upstairs that's unbelievable. And we have an authentic railroad caboose that my father brought in about 25, 30 years ago, right here on the property. Everybody loves to go up on the caboose and take pictures.
Yeah. Well, give us some contact information where we can find you out here in Blacklick.
Well, we're at 1099 Roseburg and Albany Road, just north of East Broad Street, out on the east side, about 4 miles east and north of Mount Carmel East Hospital. Our hours are 10 to 6 at this time of the year. We've been open since last weekend. We'll be and including Thanksgiving Day. Then we go from 10 to 7 on the weekends starting Black Friday and 10 to 8 on special days.
Yeah. And come out here, bring the kids, have a great time. Brett, good seeing you again.
Good to see you too, Mike.
Want to be on the show? Reach out to us at info@outandaboutcolumbus.com. We're taking you around Ohio to all the best places to see and do this season. Whether it's local favorites, amazing destinations, and everything in between. Rain or shine, we take you there.